All right, welcome back to Jake Talks Star Wars. Today, I'm going to check out the trailer for Star Wars Visions Volume 3. Volume 3 of Visions is coming out later this month, later October 29th, so right before Halloween. For those of you who don't know what Visions is, Visions has had count them, two volumes already, and it's super cool. What they do is, what Lucasfilm, Disney, Lucasfilm, Star Wars does, is they give a blank slate to other animation studios out in the world, whether they're in Japan. In Volume 1, they were all in Japan. Volume 2, they could be from all over the world. We had animation coming from Ireland and from France and from other parts of the world. So very, very cool stuff. A lot of really interesting ideas. And they kind of get to just play in the Star Wars universe. They get to tell these little stories, these unique stories, without really worrying about when they're set or how they're set or if they're canon or if they're not canon. Because remember, there are tens of thousands of years worth of time that they could be telling stories in some of these stories. And a lot of these stories that involve the Empire, yeah, maybe they're not canon, but they're still really, really neat stories. If you're like me and you've read through a lot of synopsis of like the early iterations of Star Wars or looked at early concept art or read through early scripts of Star Wars, a lot of this stuff reminds me of that sometimes. But Visions is definitely worth checking out if you haven't already. So what we're going to do today is we're going to check out the trailer for Visions Volume 3. Just like the Mando and Grogu trailer I looked at earlier this week. I'm going to watch the trailer. I'm going to react to it kind of live, and I'll pause different times to talk about things. But let's check it out together. All right, so Star Wars Visions Volume 3 trailer. All right. So we're doing all anime studios again. Art style is all... Whoa! I'm sorry, I just saw this craziest lightsaber. One of the craziest lightsabers I've ever seen. If you've ever seen the meme with the Swiss Army lightsaber, it's almost like that. Sith Lord using it. And it looks like it's a continuation of the duel from segment 1, or Volume 1. The duel, if you remember that episode where he fought the Sith Lord in the village, and it was a very Japanese samurai style setting. That was really cool. X-Wings, or Jedi, Wookiees. It's so cool. Speeders. Oh, I love it. Try not to die. Simple, right? I love it. I love it. I'm excited. Trust in the Force, which binds all living things. Ewoks! Well, that last scene's a little silly, but the rest of it looks pretty rad. Oh man, that looks super cool. That's awesome. So Star Wars is one of those stories that I have never been a huge fan of anime for most of my life. I've caught a few animes here and there. I've watched Miyazaki stuff. I've never been a huge fan of anime, never really fell down that rabbit hole, but I really appreciate the style, the storytelling, the art styles. and the things that they're able to do, and the kind of just the stylistic nature of it. And for a long time, I've said that I think Star Wars would really benefit from a retelling almost in anime. I'm very much against rebooting Star Wars or redoing Star Wars, the original Star Wars. But man, if an animated studio in Japan wanted to make like a Star Wars miniseries that was anime of the original trilogy, I think I might be down for that, especially based on what I'm seeing here. So this volume 3 is going to be another volume of short stories. It looks like they're continuing a lot of the short stories from volume 1. So the Duel is being continued. The Ninth Jedi is being continued. A lot of those different stories are being continued. So that is super exciting. And apparently we are getting a short, like a series, a standalone series of the Ninth Jedi as well. So that's pretty rad. Yeah, guys, I'm just gushing. I don't have anything else to say. That looks really, really, really stinking cool, and I'm excited for it. And you should be too, because I think it's a real treat. And it's the only new Star Wars we're getting till next year. So, yeah, it's the only new Star Wars we're getting till next year. So we better enjoy it and like it. And yeah, that's it for today. So hey, thanks for coming by. Thanks for listening. And I will catch you guys next time. Be good to each other out there. And as always, may the Force be with you. Bye-bye.